Hello and welcome to Open, everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your hosty Café con Leche for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us online, that is. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV or like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, don't forget, while you're there, follow moi on Twitter, FB, Instagram, Insta Stories, LinkedIn, Snapchat at Rhina Valentin. Our first guest will share more behind the film Shine, a story of two brothers that are faced with a major tragedy, that ultimately leads them to part ways, but later reunited on the opposing sides of gentrification. Let's take a sneak peek of Shine.
Our music and dancing connects us. From the very first beat to the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Se rumora que salimos a cazar, que andamos en máscara.
If one building stands firm, it can't complete the project.
This ain't no step up.
At least we doing something.
It's double the market price. There are two languages, no y no.
Junior, what the hell are you doing?
How hard would you fight for everything your father believed in?
The New York Salsa Throwdown is in 2 weeks. This can help us reach our goal.
There's something worth preserving here.
You go to your brother. You need him.
They could turn off all these lights and tear all this down. We still gonna shine.
And joining us to tell us more about the film, we welcome two of the actors from the film Shine. Please welcome Kimberli Flores and Yadi Collado. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, thank you for having us, Rhina.
Absolutely.
So happy to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How exciting is this?
This is awesome. It's such an emotional time for us. I mean, we've worked so hard for this for such a long time. And the day is here in T-minus 7 days.
I know. T-minus
Insane.
7 days.
That's right.
Yeah. T-minus
Yes.
7 days.
My calendar, 7, 6.
We've been waiting.
The beauty is that you are opening during Hispanic Heritage Month.
That's right.
And in addition to that, you know, it's shedding light on Puerto Rico, which we can use all the light in whatever form
That's right.
possible. And
That's
so
right.
let's talk about your journey in Shine.
It was a very, very long process. The director, Anthony Nardolillo, came up with the concept over 10 years ago and reworked the script, did a lot of fundraising.
So you've been with him for 10 years
I've
now.
been with him for 10 years.
Working on this particular
yes,
project.
well, I did the short film with him many, many years ago, and I trained the lead dancer and had a little part in that film, and he then was trying to create the feature film. It took almost 11 years for him to do that. He did a Kickstarter campaign, and it was one of the largest crowdfunded platformed movies, I think, as of 2 years ago in GoFundMe history. So so now here we are. It's 3 years later since we shot, and we have a movie coming out on October 5th.
Oh my gosh, just like that. She's like, bueno, after 3 years shooting.
That's it.
It's only 11 years, but
That's it.
Well, the beauty is that it's already beginning to win awards, right? It won 2017 Urban Film Festival last year, right?
Yes, it did.
And so this year, you actually premiere nationwide.
Yes.
That is super exciting, especially already receiving like millions of views on YouTube just for the trailer.
That's right. It's not common for a film of this size with this budget in order to make it into theaters the way it did. We're going to be in over 300 theaters across the country, and more are booking over this weekend into next week. So if you want to see it, go to shinethemovie.com and click the demand button, put in your zip code, and then request it in your local theater.
You can always follow us on Instagram. They're always updating everyone about what's going on with the film at Shine Film 2018. So make sure to follow us so you guys stay tuned on what's going on with the film.
Yari,
Dime.
how did it feel for you to be part of a film that's predominantly Latino?
I loved it, I gotta tell you. I mean, I'm born and raised here in the city. It was filmed here in the city. It's about the culture that I love. Somos prima, yo soy dominicana. But Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, we're cousins, we're family. It's very similar culture. And it just felt so good to find something that I feel my family, the people I grew up with, the surrounding communities here in New York City can actually relate to, that they can actually see themselves when they look on that screen. It's a beautiful thing.
And Kimberli, I understand that you, aside from being like this prominent character within the film and a business owner, which I love that aspect, right? As a woman, because I'm all about women entrepreneurs, and you're representing one, so just hence elevating the roles that we play, right? And in addition to that, you're one of the salsa dancers, and you were one of the trainers, I understand.
Trainers in terms of the dancers? Well, my life story is I was a professional salsa dancer for many, many years. And Jadi also has a lovely dance background as well. But I danced and toured. So Josie in the film, she kind of represents my life. So when we all came to do the film, we all were already established dancers with our own backgrounds. We all contributed a lot in terms of story and helping shaping the world, but also into doing the performances. We all brought our own backgrounds and we came and did a lot of great work. But the choreographers were Grisel Ponce, Charlie Garcia, and Lyric Cruz. But we all worked together, and the dancing is the part that I think you guys are really gonna love. It's never seen onto Salsa New York style dancing on TV, and you will see it.
Oh, come on. Can you give it just a little something? Like,
you want to see some dancing?
Oh my gosh, I wasn't counting on it, but
oh, whatever you want.
All right, we're gonna see that for the end of the show.
Yes,
I'm gonna figure out how to get that into the end of the show, just to give everybody a taste as we close out the show.
Right.
That sounds good to me.
Oh my gosh, we gotta conjure up the money, the music.
Yes,
So we gotta figure that out. But back to the actual film that's being released in another week or so, nationwide again, and it's called Shine. And of course, the logo on the film is the Puerto Rican flag. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it takes place in Spanish Harlem, and we have, as most people know, in New York City, there's a huge community of Puerto Ricans in Spanish Harlem. We have a long-standing history. We contributed a lot to the New York City community culture. We are a part of the fabric of New York City, and I think that's forgotten, and the movie kind of reminds us that Puerto Ricans have a place in this city, that they contributed to this city, and as gentrification continues to happen, we shouldn't forget that we are a part of the city. We've created music. We have a lot of cultural things that we've contributed to the city as well. And it's time to celebrate that, and that's what Shine does.
Yeah, the good thing also is that it's not that change is always terrible. But one of the quotes that Josie says in the film is we just want to incorporate the community in that conversation of change, not remove them.
I like that because it's about embracing, but not forgetting or eliminating.
Yes.
Right.
And that's the difference.
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Like there's this battle to just remain.
Right.
Because they're making things unaffordable and they're pretty much little by little wiping out our culture in certain areas within New York. So this is beautiful that you guys are making a statement. And I wanted to ask you also, how is the dancing metaphoric to this transformation that's occurring within the city?
I mean, I feel that there's a lot of dancing in the film, but it's not a dance movie. It's much more than that. I feel like the dance and the music is like a character, just like it plays in our own lives. Like I remember growing up and sábado por la mañana, your mom turned on that radio, passes you the broom, and then you keep on going. So it's always been a character in our life, has always been central to what we do. So it's important that we share that with the community. When words can't speak for you, music and dance do, and music and dance can heal. And so I think that's the beauty about this film.
I have a feeling that's exactly how everybody's going to leave feeling.
Yeah.
And of course, there's also that relatability, right? Because we need to see our people on screen.
Yeah.
And you guys, we need to support seeing our people on screen. So before we go, let's just mention some of the actors that are part of this film, because we got some nice actors. David Zayas, we love him.
Yes, David Zayas from Dexter, Alicia Reyna from Orange is the New Black, and then our two male leads are Jorge Burgos and Gilbert Saldivar.
Yes.
And so the film itself is being released October 5th, but the big premiere is going to be in LA, October 2nd. I understand you have a really wonderful distribution deal. I'm so looking forward to seeing this film. And do you have any last words you'd like to share with our viewers?
Please come see our film October 5th in New York City and throughout the country. Get your tickets now.
Yes. We're counting on seeing those booties in the seats.
Yeah.
And maybe shaking and grooving in them, because we won't be able to stop. And yeah, follow us and keep up with us. Shine Film 2018.
Yeah, my kind of movie.
That's it.
Love it, ladies. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And you guys, Shine will debut in theaters October 5th, and you can catch the movie at Concourse Plaza Multiplex Theater in the Bronx. And for more information on the film, visit their website at shinethemovie.nyc. We're taking a quick break, but when we return, we'll learn about an annual Soccer for Charities fundraising event, so don't go anywhere.